Good early morning. Good early morning, Geminis. I bet this is the best time for you anyway. Well, since I got your attention while you're up, let's find out, Geminis, what your past life wants you to know for June 23rd, 2018. God, Gaia, God, Goddess, Mother, Father. What does Gemini's past life want them to explore for June 23rd, 2018? What does their past life want them to explore? What actions should Geminis take from their past life on June 23rd, 2018? What actions should they take? What actions should Geminis take on June 23rd? Okay. So Geminis, your past life wants you to know, or wants you just to unlock or discover about unrequited love. June 23rd, 2 plus 3. Aries and Taurus. Geminis, in order to be your complete self, in order to really love yourself, because unrequited love is, to me, a beautiful man or a beautiful woman that knows themselves, but when it's time to express who they are truly to the opposite sex, it is hard for them. So rather than reiterate what their emotions really want to express, they would rather quit that emotional side. So either it's you or it's your partner that feels the need to quit. Gemini, what is it about love that makes you want to quit? Tap into that Aries ego side of yourself. Geminis, a lot of people just think that you're just airy and flighty, which by element that would be correct. But if they're talking about your physical vessel or your matter of yourself, then that's a totally different element. In fact, Geminis, Mr. and Miss Geminis, did you know that you have always the ego and the not self? You've always had the ego or the Aries side of yourself and the Taurus side of yourself. Show not other people first, but show your first how your ego can be seen for positive. Like if you're artistic, if you have a passion or desire or a dream, show that emotions through your drive. That way when people see it, they can place what your ego is really trying to express. And that way it won't feel like an unrequited love, but an unwavering love that cannot be quitted. It starts with you and your interpretation of source. Then you can have that masculine and feminine energy of yourself. So let's see what the past life adoring virtue wants you to know about unrequited love. Mr. and Miss Geminis. You don't have to be. I feel like a lot of Geminis feel that's their karmic debt, but it's not. It can be only if you do not accept your ego and your material way of thinking when you communicate. Okay. For Geminis, this card, unrequited love, this card indicates that you had a painful experience with unrequited love in a prior lifetime. The person you loved deeply didn't share your feelings, or you may have been betrayed or abandoned. This individual may be in your present life. This experiences of unrequited love may be negatively affecting you now. For example, you might distrust your lover's intentions or his or her ability to make a monogamous commitment. Yeah, they're thinking because you're airy and flighty that you might like a polygamy or to date around, but it might not be true after all. You might want a grounded relationship. Sometimes those doubts have a basis in current reality. See, people are just looking, Geminis, people are just thinking that you're just the element. They're not knowing the matter, the physical makeup of yourself. This is the perfect time on June 23rd to show yourself, then others, your Aries ego side and your Earth, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn side of yourself. You drew this card as a sign to have faith and trust that your prayers have been heard. Whatever you pray for, Geminis, whatever deity or God that you are resonating with has heard you. This is why the card is here to remind you and tell you, yes, they heard you, it heard you, and it's going to play out exactly what it needs to play out for you. But you must have trust and faith that whatever you feel in your heart or reaction you feel is needed to be done, do it. While it's true that you learn from your past, it's also important to live in this moment without clouding it with past pain. If your faith and trust issues are directed at certain individuals, listen to these feelings. See, you always had the fire, earth, and water elements in you. Now it's really time to use it. You use the intuition when you need to. Now use it when you feel you have no choice to. Okay, Geminis? You can forgive someone for past lifetimes and also follow your inner guidance to avoid him or her if it is warning you to distrust this person. Geminis, if you feel that someone or something or more than one person is distrustful, listen to it and step back. Use that airy element and fly to people that really resonate with you, that give you good vibes. If they don't, move on. What action should you take, Geminis? See? You have the water element and you have it grounded. You have the 4 of water. Look at that one big cup. You know which cup you want. But these 3 cups, that mother, father, and soul part of yourself, you want to be in line with your water. You want to use your intuition to figure out how you can use the masculine side of yourself, the feminine side of yourself, and the spiritual side of yourself equally. 10%, 10%, 10%, or since this is the 80% or the 70%, that 70%, then you can use the masculine side 10%, the feminine side 10%, and the spiritual side 10% for now until you figure out which one you want a little bit more than the other. And when you do that, Mr. and Miss Geminis, you won't miss the opportunity. If you do not use your intuition, use that watery side of yourself, then the opportunity that would have been important to you will be missed. And then you will have discontentment or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. Notice, the cup is not with anybody else. That big cup with the dolphin, another mammal, just like this female, a human. Humans are a human animal, but nonetheless, we have primal instinct. Research about dolphins as an animal totem. Maybe that can help you on that spiritual side. If you want to have a spiritual side with a physical makeup for you air signs, use the dolphin as an animal totem. I didn't notice this before, but it looks like an actual person on this. Maybe that's you, knowing that you're a part of this all along. Whenever you get a chance, Mr. and Miss Geminis, check out both the Taurus June 22nd and the Aquarius June 22nd on my channel. I feel those two videos will be very helpful in at least a template on the steps you can take. So until we meet again, Geminis, I love you. I love you. I and we will see you on the other side.